Cheers coming down, guys. Obviously, Matt Shaw's first game as captain today. Big win, 56 runs, good effort with the ball. Put your hand up and I'll ask you slip and stuff.
Split Patel from Trek Bus. So obviously you're the captain of the team now. You've been playing for the Unicorns last year as well, if not the year before as well.
Just last year.
Yeah, just last year. So help us understand, how did they figure out, how did the owners, Anand and Mr. Harikaran, figure out that you might be the right choice? Any insights on that? Any anecdotes you think that that could have made them think that this guy is the right guy for the job? This guy has the leadership skills. Anything that could have happened that would spark them with that idea?
Yeah, I didn't have any sort of personal conversations with the owners. It was probably more through Shane Watson and Graham Manu in the background, like our high performance staff. But yeah, to be honest, like I've captained the Adelaide Strikers for a couple of years now. I've got a little bit of experience there, but to be honest, there's 3 or 4 guys out there that could do it, and it's not really a one-man show. Like as captain, I lean on a lot of the guys out there, and Finn Allen and Timmy Seifert as well behind the stump. So as much as the C's next to my name, I think it is a team effort. There's a group of guys, a leadership group, if you want to call it that sort of filter through me, and at the end of the day, I sort of make the calls.
I'll rephrase my question. Can you please let us know the relationship between you and Shane Watson and what he would have seen in you to bestow the captaincy on you, if you could talk
Yep.
about that?
I think he does a bit of commentary over in the Big Bash there, so he's probably looked from that side of things. But yeah, to be honest, I've only worked with him this time last year with the Unicorns. I think conversations I've had with him and what he's sort of told me, he sees me as a calming influence on the group, someone that sort of rides the waves a bit. I think keeping calm under pressure is probably the main attribute of a leader. So if we see balls like we will here flying all over the park, I think sort of keeping your head up and keeping the bowlers up and about, I think I can help out in that way.
Anirudh Gupta from the Square Drive podcast. Firstly, congrats on the great win as captain and agreeing as yourself. Playing in Texas, you're always going to hear the whistles of the Super Kings fans. What do you do to focus and drown out the crowd? And today, also, how satisfying was it to, silence the crowd with a big success?
When it is loud, you kind of take it in and just enjoy it. Like, just enjoy it for what it is. I know they're egging on the other team, but we're in a fortunate position to be out there. Here to play cricket in the US and in Texas. So, the whistles kind of add to the atmosphere, and you sort of think of like how lucky you are just to have everyone there watching you, and you kind of change. I know they're trying to be against us and everything, but you're trying to change that sort of mindset and soak it all in and think of it as a positive.
On a good decade, you guys in 60. I'm kind of building off of that here, 4 for 4. So far in this tournament, it's been a great run so far for you guys. How would you describe how you've enjoyed playing here in the US and what things like?
Yeah, loved it. It is easy for me to come in during the 4th game and the team's sitting 3-0 and now we're 4-0. So I think the solid base has already been set early in the tournament. So the boys were coming into this match, on a bit of a heater. So it sort of made my job a lot easier with everyone sort of knowing what they're up to. And, they've played 3 games now, or 4 now. So, they've had that sort of introduction to the tournament. But I've forgotten the second part of that question.
It was just what your experience has been like
In the US? Yeah, I mean, it's hot. We always know that coming here. But, to be honest, it's definitely evolved the last few years. Playing for Washington in the first year to San Fran last year and this year, it's you can just see the growth in the crowd numbers, in TV channels taking it on back home in Channel 7, and just that kind of stuff. Just the growth of the whole league is awesome, and more and more chat about. So it's great to see that growth.
So today was the first time this season we saw Hassan Khan bowl in the power play. Can you just talk us through what went into that decision, and if we're going to see him in the power play more in the future?
Yeah, I guess that the decision was probably made. They obviously got off to a bit of a flyer against the pace, so I thought I'd just sort of throw a spinner in there to change the pace. Obviously, Faf by then was on a bit of a heater himself, so it was always going to be a tough over to get out of. But yeah, look, Hassan's a classy little player. Probably missed with his pace, probably in that 6th over. But yeah, I'm more than happy to throw him in the power play again next game if required. And yeah, he'll keep doing a job for us.
Thank you. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
One last very short one, famous one. Let's keep it.
So you brought some, international experience from Quick Fashion from Australia. How can that help some of the younger players who are based up in here and just help them through and just kind of, relate to them and talk to them?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think we're lucky as a franchise as well that our local players are pretty much ex-international players or playing for the USA as well. So in Sanjay and Hassan Khan have both played close to international cricket. Guys like Corey Anderson, Liam Plunkett, Brody Couch, who's playing as a local from Australia as well. So I guess everyone's feeding off each other when you come to these kind of franchise tournaments. You want to learn off different players around the world. So I think we've got a great mix of experienced batters, experienced bowlers. We've got a great group that just keep wanting to learn, and and that's what we want to keep doing throughout the tournament.
Thanks all.
Thank you.
No, it's not. Let's get to play some more. Let's get back to it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's not.